viral clip that we'll just fucking put out there.
Yeah.
He's like, no, don't find that video.
we still got stuff in the vault with Habit, bro, that we haven't put out.
There's just
it's
we put out like a fucking 50-minute like, and that wasn't even the interview. So it's like we had a blast with that food.
Yeah, man.
It's like certain people, you know, like you can just feed off
Keep
of
going,
it,
yeah.
and just you feel it, man. Other people, like we had an interview, I forgot who it was, and it was kind of like okay, but as soon as we stopped recording, it was like, fuck, we should redo the whole interview now. And I'm like, I don't got that kind of time.
Yeah, man. And sometimes that's the thing. Like, we stay rolling now because before it was like, all right, interview's over, cut it off, and just, man, like you said, yeah.
Or even if you want to check your phone right now, it's all good. Like if you have messages, or if you want to like ask, who the fuck put my shit out there.
Hey, no, how did you find out about the piggy bank though?
It's just a lot of researching.
I'm trying to think. Did somebody comment it or something? I gotta know. I haven't heard that in forever.
That's why I said it was really hard to find stuff on you because, like I said, I was like, damn, this fool just started his Instagram. I was like, nah, there's no way.
Yeah. And I was at work, man. I was at work sitting in my office, and I was just like, same thing, you know. I was like, because I was so busy today at work, and I was just like, all right, I need to find a little bit of time. And I said, you know what? I said, I'm just going to have to go off his music because, you know.
I almost told him nah because I couldn't find it. Like I wanted to find like a shitload of stuff on you.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I don't find anything good, like I might, you know. I didn't want you to think it's because of the camera, but that happened too.
We try to stray away from the generic.
Yeah.
You know?
Like that's cool and everything to do your like an interview, like, hey, where did you start? What'd you do? But at the same time, we don't want to be like, hey, do you have any warrants? Like, like oh, shit, I don't know. So I'll probably clip that right now. We'll clip that. Do you have any warrants?
Mamas you got?
Is there anybody that, like you would want to work with? Maybe that's one we could have asked. Yeah. Like anybody out here or anyone in general.
Here? I mean, I feel like I've touched bases with pretty much everybody here. If I haven't, it's probably because I've tried and they didn't like me or something. But I've definitely reached out to like so many people.
Or like, okay, damn, we should have asked. I mean, we can still throw it in there as a separate clip, but like what kind of music do you listen to, or grew up listening to?
I mean, my mom was really like, she really listened to like, I mean, kind of like I feel like it's basic, but at the same time, it's not like Ice Cube and all, like, you know, the West Side Connection,
West Coast hip-hop.
You know, like my mom was.
It's not basic, man. It's not
like,
basic.
Like I say basic because I feel like
everybody answers that.
Yeah, like everyone says that. I feel like it's a basic answer. My bad. Right. Not basic music, basic answer. I feel like it's a basic answer to be like, yeah, I grew up on Ice Cube.
Yeah, not to be disrespectful. Like it's just
but yeah, I did grow up on that, and then eventually, my mom stays like pure that, and then like she'll listen to like another hard one like Sugar Free.
Oh,
I fuck with Sugar Free heavy.
All right,
that's
like
dope.
Why you bullshit?
I didn't expect that shit. Wow.
Yeah, Sugar Free. Yeah,
cool. Peso Pluma.
Nah, I don't. I don't listen to Peso Pluma.
Do you keep up with the Kardashians?
Nah.
Kardashian booty.
I was gonna make a comment earlier, but I was like, nah, because they whooped our ass. He's a Steeler fan.
No, actually, I'm not.
You're not?
No.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I'm not. My mom and
good thing I didn't bring it up then.
My parents are, but I'm not.
Yeah. I just grew up. Posts, I was like,
I just grew up seeing it, so like I'm just like where did I get that jacket actually?
So we're gonna have to post it in like, you know, he
is that Wiz Khalifa vibe, bro?
He's going against the grain, against the fam.
Like I like vintage jackets like that. Like I have two more. I have two more in my house. Like I wear them, but like I'm waiting to post them. So like for a video.
Okay.
But, like I have another Steelers one, and then I got a Boston Celtics one.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. By watching your videos too, man, you definitely got swag, bro.
Anything you want to ask us? I don't know.
When did you guys start the podcast?
2017.
Yeah, it was way before COVID, and actually we didn't call it a podcast because we didn't know what we're doing. We didn't know what we're doing.
like we told other people, man, we wanted to do.
What the fuck did we call it? Did we call it a show or what? Because we didn't call it
just an entertainment show, bro.
We didn't call it a podcast.
No.
Well, because it had a different name.
Yeah. It was entertainment because we even had shout out Bree.
Oh yeah.
I mean, homegirl, she would come in and she would do it was called the B Dot Rundown, and she would talk about all the gossip that was going on in like Hollywood, bro. You know?
Shoot.
So she would talk about like love and hip hop. She would talk about all that stuff,
like all the insights.
Yeah, and she would talk about it on her segment on her show. So we were like, I want to almost kind of say like something like the Breakfast Club, you know, with Charlemagne and yeah. So we were kind of like that, man, and that's kind of how it was, dude. And then I do a segment called Dumbass of the Week. So we picked I'd look everywhere, bro, for like the dumbest criminal, and then we would talk about it on the show, and then we post either his picture, his video, and the closest that we got to home here was Coachella. Some guy stole a truck full of oranges or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. He crashed. Like he stole it from somebody's farm. He crashed into like a liquor store. It was just dude. So like, and then at the end we would drop it. You dumbass, you know. So just it was kind of like a variety show, bro.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of like the Eric Andre show. Like they'll be talking, and then they'll just do something random.
Oh man, because the thing is like sometimes I see he follows us and we follow him. Demon, he's the one that produced Big Citrix music video. So Demon's the one that produced that music video, right? And then he did the TV show with Concrete and
the Busters.
Yeah, Ghetto Busters.
Ghetto Busters.
Have you seen Ghetto Busters?
Nah,
you gotta check it out, bro. So he does all that, and it's just like I trip out because there's times he'll go live in the studio, and it's just like, and I'm just sitting there sometimes just watching him, like, you know. But yeah, dude, he's a dope ass videographer. You know how he's doing live sounds. You know how he's making, you know, if somebody's throwing a punch, you know, he's making that punch sound. Yeah, dude, it's just it's fucking. At the end of the day, when you love stuff like that, it's fucking fun. It's not even a fucking job.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like, because I think, for example, like when I started making beats, you know, and then I got introduced to Reason, right? Reason to me, it's a hard software. Yeah. To mess with. So I'm young and I'm just like, you know what does this do? What does this do? You know? And then I was just like, and then sometimes it just blows my mind. I'm like, oh shit, you know, I was able to do that. Yeah. You know, and it's just like, you know. So I think a lot of times it can be, you know, back then, well, we didn't have YouTube, so it was more trial and error. Yeah. You know, so it was just like I couldn't look it up and say, oh, you know, what can I do?
Yeah. So who shot all that stuff you were saying earlier?
Demon. Yeah. So like I said, but that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I'll sit in on his lives, you know, if he's on, and I'm just watching him work, bro. You know, and it's just like, damn, to do it full time and get paid, you know, it's just, I think it's just a different. Yeah. So, but I, you know, like I said, man, you're young, bro, and you know the younger generation, you guys are just like sponges, bro. You know, and soak it all in, man.
And what was your brother's name?
My brother's name is Eric, but he goes by Demon too. But
that's why I was like, because I've heard that name.
Yeah, my brother goes by Demon, and then he's off social media. He's been off social media for a while, but he had his own brand, Lost Angels. But he stopped. He got his own things going.
What was that though? Like a brand?
It was like a brand, yeah. Same thing like for the Holy Closet. Like, he was just making it like a brand, like clothing, and then he would use that logo for when he shot videos, stuff like that. Okay. But
did you ever work with him with that, or?
Yeah, the first time I worked with him was when I did Habit's first video. It was the one at the smoke shop. So my brother was just taking pictures for him, and then that's when I was like, hey bro, like I was like, let me just try to like fuck with the camera, and then he's all like, all right, go ahead, and I was like, so we're playing the song, and then like I'm just doing like movements. And then I ended up making like a hard shot, and then so I was like, "Fuck it, like let's just do a video." And my brother's outside on the phone, because that's why he handed me the camera. So I shot a whole video, and then my brother's all down with the phone, and he's like, "Oh, like we're still taking pictures." I was like, "Bro, we just shot a whole music video right now." and then my brother did a few shots. He added a few shots, and then like it just happened on spot. And then I think that's the first time I ever worked with him. And then another time I went with him was when so my tia, she's cool with Fat Guapo. So
sorry.
So
she's cool with them.
Well, like they grew up in Ireland together. So
Who's
Brittany Moreno.
That's my primo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brittany, she's young.
Huh?
She's young.
I don't even know how old she is.
She's out here in Broadway.
Maybe she's your guys' age.
Nah, she's younger. If it's who I think it is.
She's for sure like maybe 30.
Okay.
Maybe around 30. For sure, she's not older than my mom.
Okay.
Like, so it's like maybe like right under 40 or 30.
Nah, I think she's young. She probably just looks older. I think if it's the same Brittany, I think I worked with her at the hospital.
The Central? Yeah, she used to be in the kitchen.
Yeah. Okay,
that's my tia.
I know Brittany. Yeah.
Yeah. So my brother at the time, what was he doing? My brother was doing something, I forgot. But she like texted Fat Guapo and was just like, "Hey, like my nephew's trying to like do some stuff, like like." So he told my brother like, "Oh, like come to India." So and my brother was like, "Oh, like you want to go with me?" I was like, "Let's go." And then so I went with them. And then the plan was just like us just to pull up and just kind of like just talk, And then he's all like, "Oh, we're gonna go to SD right now." I was like, "Why, bro? I work tomorrow." And he's all like, he goes, "Well, it's up to you. You want to go?" Because at the time my ex dropped us off, but so I was like, "Damn, like, do I go with them to SD or do I go back home?" Like I work tomorrow. I was like, "Nah, like I gotta go." Like. I don't know. It could be like, I don't know. Anything can happen, So I was like, I'm going to go. So we went, and we had went because Weirdo and Young Rich were having a private, they're having a private party for their 1 mil.
That's dope.
So Guapo took us, and then we were right there at the party. And then we were right there like late as fuck, bro. We were there late as fuck, and then we actually went to the studio with Weirdo. We were in the studio with him when he performed.
Shit, bro.
So I got to stay. I was sitting down with, I forgot the producer's name, but he said that he produced a song for O3 and OGZ, and then he was tapped in with Weirdo. So the whole day was like we went to the studio with Weirdo, and then he finished, and then we went to the party, and then after the party, like, "Oh, like we're gonna stay in the hotel," and I was like, I had enough fun. I had enough. I was like, I'm gonna just see if my mom could pick me up because I ain't trying to stay. Like, and then
he said it's about to get wild.
It was gonna get wild, bro. So I was like, good thing my mom she did pick me up. But yeah, so after that, my brother would do like screen printing for Guapo, and then we would go over there.
That's dope.
He's always calling my brother to go back over there, but my brother's like, it's too much gas, like, to go back and forth.
Right.
But
small world.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. There was, like, other people there, too, like, some producers, but I didn't even know them. But it just sucks because at the time when I went, like, I wasn't at where I was at right now. So I feel like, damn, like, I went at a wrong time,
Yeah.
Because if I went, like, when I was right now, like, I would have so much to offer. But so
Also fully true. Yeah.
I was done.
Damn,
it was
man.
crazy. It was crazy. We all got kicked out by the short. Whoever threw the party, I guess his girl wasn't supposed to be home early, and she pulled up. She was like, "Get the fuck out of there, everybody."
Yeah.
And then Guap was like, "Go get the car." I was like,